Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of Board Game Night. We're playing Battlestar Galactica. I got Enter Elysium, Arumba, Knorr, and Briarstone here. We had to fiddle around a little bit with our connection, but everything seems to be okay, and it's currently Tom Zarek / Knorr's turn to play. You've just drawn your cards. So, Mr. Rebel, what do you got planned for us?
Well, last run we were debating whether the Fine Gaius Bolter was actually the most horrible president ever or not.
Which the answer was no, I'm not.
He did some nice things, which means I think I am gonna go look at him in the sickbay and then yell at him a lot.
Hey, there you go. Yeah, this thing, Gaius Baltar is either totally human or he's the most convincing silent role. He spent his first action thoroughly convincing us that he's fine. Now he can really F with us.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably what's going on. He was too good.
Well played.
So, okay, you're using executive order? Is that what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm.
This is the same thing I did to you.
Or you can move or take an action. And you probably want to move out of sickbay.
Okay, because normally you can't voluntarily move out, or what?
You can.
Oh,
but
right.
The thing is, if you start your turn in sickbay, then you only get one skill card, which sucks.
I see. Yep. Okay. Compared to the normal 4.
Yeah.
But if I move to back to where I was, I have to pay a card again. So I shouldn't do that.
You would, yeah.
If you could move to weapons control and then fire,
that would be good.
That'd be really nice.
Am I a good firer? Does it matter?
Anyone can fire.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not actually firing the gun. You're more like telling people to do stuff.
Kill that thing. It'd be really nice if the Admiral were on the ship right now, because nuking that forward space sector would be quite sexy.
So I'm supposed to... How do I decide who to attack? I could just shoot either one of the little guys or the big one?
Yeah, you pick something. You can actually fire at anything. You can fire at a Raider, in which case a 3 and above kills it, or you can fire at a Heavy Raider, which requires a 7 or 8. It's very hard, but the Heavy Raider is extremely dangerous. Or you can also fire at the base star itself. And depending on what you roll, we can do some damage.
But we're like 3 turns from jumping away, aren't we? Like, why fight at it? Isn't it going to go away?
Because it's going to follow us on the other board.
Yeah. Now, just damaging it doesn't do anything. If you damage it and then we jump, it'll repair when it's in the back of the fleet.
I don't think we have time to really destroy it before we go then.
Probably not. It might be best to just aim for something you can kill outright.
So, do we take the risk and go for the Heavy Raider then? Or the small one?
Tell you what, I am going to recommend, because of reasons, that you go for the Heavy Raider.
Reasons. Cylon.
No. To be fair, shooting a Heavy Raider is never a bad thing.
No, okay. I'm actually down for the Heavy Raider.
Here's why. Because before you roll, I'm going to play Strategic Planning. It's going to add 2 to your die roll. So it's going to bring you from a 25% success chance to a 50-50.
Play before any die roll to add 2. Okay. Ready, and let's see.
Goddamn Cylon.
I have no control.
My turn.
No control over what it does.
Well, maybe you should start controlling yourself.
So we lost
you would have no control over these computerized die rolls. I see how it is.
It's my Cylon-esque action roll.
Yeah. All right, so that's it for the XO. So Tom Zarek, you now have to resolve a crisis.
Yes. You feel free to pull a crisis card for me.
Will do. I will drop that down. And we got... Riots. That sounds like a very Tom Zarek-y thing. Our absent Admiral has to make another choice.
Oh.
That's a painful one.
Yeah, population and fuel, or food and morale. And we've already taken a hit to morale. Our food is actually at 7 as well.
Yeah.
But fuel is difficult to find again. We've got a lot of population.
Yeah, you can just kill some people off. It's fine.
I'm pretty tempted that we have to go with population and fuel. I don't think there's another way.
I'm not going to disagree. I would probably do population and fuel myself.
Yeah. I'm going to have to agree with that.
Well, unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be shooting some rioters, and I don't know what we're doing with the fuel.
Or I think we're like blowing up the fuel refinery ship.
Ah, yeah. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. We're going to shoot some rioters, and we're going to get attacked by base star then.
And decrease the fuel and population, and yeah, the base star is going to fire missiles at us. So, we have to roll a die. So go ahead and roll the die. On a 4 to 8, the Battlestar Galactica will be damaged. Oh. Son of a Cylon!
What the what?
Clearly, he's the Cylon. You can tell.
I see. So I'm going to grab the first damage token over here, and it is the Admiral's quarters has been damaged.
No, I shot my own quarters! I wanted to brig someone.
So what does that mean? So we can't go into that room now?
You can go into it, but you can't use the room. Also, if anyone had been in it, they would now be in the sickbay. It's actually not critical for us. The Admiral's quarters is what we use to brig people. So right now, it's not the end of the world.
Brig people.
I'm in the safest part of the vessel.
And what else? Oh, we have the jump prep. Boop. Now we're at the -1 stage. So next time we get a jump symbol, we will jump automatically. Alternatively, we could jump manually and risk 1 population. So I'm going to discard that. That's the end of Tom Zarek's turn.
Where's the jump prep? I don't understand where you said -1.
Top right corner of the bar, just underneath all the dials. It says jump preparation.
Where it says auto jump, I see like the red X symbol and then -3 and then -1.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as soon as we go 1 up, we will automatically jump and we won't lose any population because like the entire fleet is ready.
So 1 more turn, we're out of here.
One more crisis that's got the jump prep icon.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. All right, cool.
Could be several turns, but chances are.
Yeah. Doc Coddle.
Yes. Well, since I am the doctor and everything, and you know, it's imperative that I get back to my duties. I do believe I was put in here by some political ploy. So what I'm going to do
first, draw your cards.
It is right. I'll do that first, and then I'll do the other thing
because they'll help.
Wait, no, I can't. Can I draw the cards?
Oh, yeah.
In the brig?
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes sense.
It doesn't say you don't, so.
Draw
You've got unlimited visiting rights. Basically, imagine like Laura Roslin in the brig still controlling everything.
Yeah. And if you do get brigged as the president, you keep your title. But if you get brigged as the admiral, you lose it. I believe the CAG also loses the title if you get brigged.
Huh.
Make a deal. What's this?
I'm making a deal.
You drew your cards, now you're making a deal. Choose a character in the brig and move it. What?
Mm-hmm.
Then discard this card and choose a player to draw a mutiny card. Holy shit.
Wow.
Well,
so you're sending someone else to the brig because everyone has a mutiny card.
Not necessarily. First, I don't have a mutiny card. Secondly, he could choose himself and get a new mutiny card.
I'm a disgruntled doctor. I am certainly getting the hell out of here.
So where are you going?
I am going to go.
Go mope in the Admiral's quarters. No one likes that place anyways. It's
actually,
dirty
do I
and
have
messy.
it? Oh yeah, I have that. So I'm gonna pop over here.
You
can't use your card actions.
Oh, I can't, eh?
Coddle.
Yeah, you
can't
engineer, can you?
You could hang out in FTL control because one of the options on Hilo's turn could be to XO you. Nah, that'd be a little bit silly. Never mind.
Yeah, we're not massively under threat yet. Like, they're still in the front of us.
No, what?
The idea would be if you were to stand somewhere where if someone XO'd you before your next turn, you could do something cool. So that might be command or weapon control.
Also, actually, it doesn't matter. But you were allowed to go wherever you wanted, right?
Anywhere in the Galactica.
I think that's
anywhere in the Galactica. Okay.
I'm going to go right over here, and I'm going to hang out with Gaius, and I'm going to pull out my smokes. Would you like one?
Depends on who you're going to give this mutiny card to.
I am actually going to give it to myself, if I could. Could I?
Yeah, I believe it says that.
Just
choose a player. You are a player, so you can have a mutiny card.
All right. This is how doctors roll.
It's ballsy, but it's good. You've already been in Brig. If you get a second mutiny card, you can deal with it. You're fine.
Yep. What's this? Okay. Well, I'll look at that next time.
So, crisis it up.
That's it. Yeah. Crisis coming up.
That is the other thing. If you're in the Brig, there's no crisis cards.
But on the flip side, of course, is that if there's no crisis card, we can't go anywhere. So
that's true.
There we go.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Doctor chooses? No?
Yeah. Current player chooses. So one option is just everyone discards 2 skill cards. The other one is a skill check where if you fail, sure, we lose morale, but you would get to look at either the president or the admiral's loyalty card.
Ooh.
This one is always a fun card because there's a lot of back and forth.
But I have 2 loyalty cards.
Yeah, so he only gets to look at one.
One of them, yeah.
Yeah, one
So
at
it doesn't
random.
tell you anything.
No. That's why you wouldn't really pick Boomer or Gaius, so it's going to be me as the target if you go for the fail.
Well, I could pick from Boomer. Boomer's only got 1, right?
Oh, yeah, Boomer gets second one later
Oh, well,
on. sorry.
I'm not the admiral.
Oh, right. That's true.
It's,
So-
yeah.
Also, having 7 morale is not great.
We might want to try to pass, or we might just want to discard 2 skill cards. I guess the question is the cost of passing the skill check less than having everyone discard 2 skill cards? And I have to assume it's probably easier to pass the skill check. Requires less of an investment. I assume.
Considering I am the green yellow guy, I would say that we could. I need some help, possibly, if we want to pass this.
I can
I'm a
help little
green.
bit.
I'm a green yellow guy too, and I can help, but not much.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do, since it's still my turn, I can play the first skill card, right? I'm not
Although
playing the
I
first
would say that if
skill
you want
card.
to look at my card, I don't mind, because I'm totally human.
Yeah, but
It would cost us a morale.
also we don't know that the dock is not a Cylon.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
true.
if he's a Cylon, he says, it was a Cylon.
Mm.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I could really play the field there, but don't worry about that.
So what are you
Let's see.
choosing, current player?
I'm gonna say we're gonna do the skill check and boop.
Boop. What is this? Investigative committee. So this is all cards, including the Destiny deck, are going to be face up. All right. Oh, so right away we know there's going to be. Okay, that's a 0 penalty treachery card. The problem is it will spawn a civilian ship. Now we can live with that. Okay, that's fine.
That's
Yeah,
not
we're
Isn't
gonna
that
be taking away
a
from
good
the thing.
thing?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Well, no, civilian ships is never a good thing, because they're gonna just liabilities.
Yeah, they'll
Oh.
get blown up.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'll put these over here. So we already started off 1 to the good.
Mm.
So next one to put into cards would be Hilo.
Okay,
So
and
our goal is
what's
to get
the
up to
aim?
9.
9.
or not.
Yeah, sure. So add to skill check. And
Oh, they're face up, by the way.
yeah, how much are we on now?
That's 4 to the positive.
What's your hand limit, by the way?
10.
10. And I will draw 5 next time round. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there.
Okay. I cannot assist, so I will play no cards. Well, I mean, I
Okay.
sort of could do trickery, but it wouldn't be worthwhile, so I pass.
So
Baltar,
how many points do we have right now total? We have
4 out of 9.
Okay. And I can play as many as I want.
Yep.
But you guys get to see them face up because they are. Because of the
Yep.
thing. Yes.
Committee,
Which,
so
of
I'll
course,
play.
isn't a problem because no one here's a Cylon, right?
clearly.
It's possible. Okay.
It is possible that there's no Cylons right now.
How much?
Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that maybe that is, unless people are playing really clever.
How much?
That's what happened
Okay,
last
so
time.
it was Coddle's turn, so we still got Zarek and then Coddle after me, right? To play into this skill check.
Yep.
Yep.
So I'm just
Actually,
trying to
not
gauge how
last
much.
time there
How
were 2
much?
Cylons right at the start. That was bad.
Trying to gauge how much I need to help here.
Well, it's closer to your draw phase than it is to theirs, so they're going to have extra skill checks. So
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna play that card, and then
And
I hope
Doc can't usually help. He only draws 1 politics, and that's it. So,
Doc can't help.
well, he,
I have claimed, and I won't claim again that I can help. I just can't go all the
Okay.
way there.
okay. Well, right
Okay,
now we're
so
at
I'm gonna do
6.
I'm
out of
gonna do
9.
this then,
Ooh, where's their hand?
which I think is okay, but you'll see why I'm doing this soon.
If the current player is a human player, he may play 1 skill card face up. If he does not, he must draw a mutiny card. So
The fact that it's face up already makes me think it's safe to. I'm
it
not-
is going to force the Doc to play a card. If he
The
doesn't,
Doc
he's
need
going
to
draw
play a
mutiny
card right now?
which means he'll go to prison. But that's-
Here's the problem. Didn't the doc just play a yellow politics card?
no, not
And he
yet.
He hasn't
Oh,
gone yet.
no,
he did
but-
play the investigative committee. that's
Exactly, and he pulls 1 yellow per turn, so he should have had 1 or possibly 2. So there is this possibility that he doesn't have any more yellow cards in his hand, in which case he's forced to either play a negative one or take a mutiny card.
Now, technically, the skill check cards only resolve at the end of the check, so we can wait on this a little bit longer. But we'll have to keep it in mind. So, Baltar, are you playing any other cards?
Yes. And this is the reason I was playing that card, is I'm going to play this as well.
All hands on deck. For each skill card in this check with a strength of 0, add 1 to this check's total. Oh, great. Because that even helps here.
So I did 4 points.
+2 from that.
Yeah, I got 2 from
no,
my,
3 points.
and then...
Oh, that's right.
+4.
You did the community. Yeah, that's right. So
Force the
right now we are
hands
sitting at
and
a
all
7.
hands.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. Oh, yeah. The fonts are super small. Yeah. So we're at 9 right now, which means currently we have a victory.
Yeah.
But Doc was playing a card.
He may end up having to play a card, and he might not have a good one. So
Yeah, so
Zarek?
I am... Oh, I can't play... Well, I can, but do I want to play that? Yeah, I can... I'll play this.
okay. So
'Cause
now
it's
we're
a
at
2?
11. Doc.
Okay, so what are we at currently? We're at a see that's a 3, 6, 7, 9, 11.
Yep.
If you don't play a card, you're gonna get another mutiny, and then you'll go to jail.
But since we're already over, you can play a lower number of a different card if you don't have any yellows.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And
play
it should
1 or
still
2
be
and we'll be
fine.
fine.
There we go. That brings us down to a 9, but that's okay. So we passed the skill check.
No.
Nope.
Oh.
We failed it because he played another blue.
He's spiking it.
Yep.
He
Cylon?
wants it to fail, so we're gonna lose our morale, and he's gonna get to look at a skill card.
Yep. Between the president or
I mean,
The Admiral.
I get
But-
really wanting to
So
look
he
at
is
a
a
skill
Cylon
card.
because otherwise
No,
we'd have
hang
just
on,
elected
hang
to
on.
fail.
Here's before we resolve it, the 2 cards you're currently playing, are you playing them first, or are you playing one of them as the skill check?
Yeah.
well, no. No, actually, no. I have to play one more, don't I? Yes. I
Well,
do.
you don't have to. You could put 1 in as your skill check card, and then you can put 1 in afterwards as the force to their hand.
Okay, then that's what I would like to do,
Okay.
just so it still fails.
So we'll say that the number 1 repair card is the force their hand, which comes out to the same result. We are 1 shy of success.
You bastard.
I don't know if anyone's got a card they can play at this point. I'm not sure if there is.
You'd have to have an action, wouldn't you?
Some are actions and some may be reactions.
Sadly, I think, yeah. Declare emergency works, but I played that.
Or you put it in the skill check, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess
I
then
have nothing.
we fail. That's kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well,
we failed without going, like, electing to fail. We didn't say at the beginning, okay, we're deliberately going to fail this. So
we
it
spent
was a
like
waste of
crap ton of
cards.
cards.
yeah.
To
So
fail.
Doc is definitely a Cylon, and the brig is unable to be used because the Admiral's quarters is damaged.
I said out in the outset, to my knowledge, that I wanted it to fail. So
Well, one would assume that you'd be more, if you actually wanted it to fail, you would remind us later on again, which you didn't, and you let us play cards, which
Oh.
seems very Cylon-y.
it does seem silent. I guess that's true.
I will say that having played with Briarstone, and this is not an unreasonable way for him to act when he's human.
Mhm.
Having a little bit of meta knowledge, he tends to hold cards like close to his vest. He will do that where he'll just say something once, and people will just act, and then he'll do that thing.
I don't want to do the whole sway people thing.
Yeah, he doesn't
Guys
play
act
that
like he
sort of
wants to.
game. So I'm gonna
But
say
you would
it's not
say that if you were a Cylon
definitive.
defending him.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, so we decreased
I
the
love
morale.
this.
So you can look at someone's card. Whose card do you want to look at?
Well, I can only look at the admiral or the president's
president.
card.
And the president has 2 cards, so you
I
only
know.
get to see one of them.
I honestly, I think I'm gonna go for the 100% choice. I'm gonna go for the admiral.
He's going to
Okay.
say I'm a Cylon.
Well,
It's-
if you are, then he'd be right.
Which player are you?
Briar should be player 4.
Should be. You sure? Because I don't want to give it to the
Yeah,
wrong
no,
person.
I am player 4 for certain.
Okay.
Okay. That's very interesting.
And then you're going to give it back to player 5.
Player 5? Okay. Pass to... Let's see. There you go. You should have it back now.
Thank you.
You said that you cannot send someone to the brig if there is the damaged Admiral's Quarter. Is that you can't use the action in the Admiral's Quarter, or they just can't use the brig, period?
Oh, you can't... Well, you can't use the Admiral's Quarters, which is activate Admiral's Quarters, try to send someone to the brig with a skill check of 7.
There are cards in the game that allow you to send someone directly to the brig, and that would still work.
I see.
I'm actually going to say that as a doctor, I have thoroughly checked over Carl Agathan, and I'm going to say he's not a Cylon.
Huh.
Okay.
But he would say that if he's a Cylon and wants me to believe him because I was doubting him.
There's a lot of levels that could be going on here. I have my own opinion, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, now we have to resolve the Cylon activation, which is the Raiders. So they will do the same thing they were doing before, which is to do that. And there's no jump prep, so we just discard this this check. We're going to let Hilo actually take a real turn.
Yay!
And then that'll be the end of this part here, so...
Right, so I've landed in the hangar deck. I'm like, hi guys, I brought nukes.
Woohoo!
Happy birthday.
You need to draw your cards, too.
Yeah, I need to draw my cards. Yeah, I forgot that. Right, 2 leadership, isn't it? 2 tactics, so draw to hand. Draw to hand.
I noticed I'm the only one that I only get 4 cards per turn. You guys all get 5.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Because you get the
It's like a
extra one every
badass.
time you draw a crisis, though. That's your 5th card, and you get to pick it from any category. So,
Unless
Okay,
I'm in the
so-
brig.
Arumba,
Hmm.
you've got engineering and stuff. If I asked you to, could you fix the Admiral's Quarters for me? I kind of want someone to sleep.
I don't understand how to do that, but I would be willing to try.
You might have an engineering card which says is it
Repair.
remove damage token.
yeah, there's engineering cards called Repair. They can
have-
fix Vipers, and they can fix rooms.
Just to prove it to you, I noticed that the button at the top called Situation will tell you I'm player 2. I have exactly 1 card, 1 skill card.
Yeah.
I can't do anything for you. I spent all
Can
my
you actually
cards.
Yeah, Quill, can you have... do you have any repair actions?
I cannot tell you what I have in my hand.
Okay.
I will tell you, though, that, I mean, I've got a fair number of cards in my hand, though. And I do draw engineering cards. I
Okay.
will say that much.
Right, so I've landed, and I'm like, hi guys, I brought nukes. By the way, call up Sharon, because, you know, of course, I've missed you, and I don't know why you're here, because I swear I was just talking to you on Caprica.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm going to executive order you.
Okay, so the one thing I will say, though, if I am going to be repairing things, I can't do it from space. I have to be in the location for it.
Ah, okay.
But I could potentially do it. We're very close to jumping. When we jump, I'm going to be dumped into Hangar anyway. So I will say, for my movement, I actually don't know if, like, the Admiral Quarters is good, but the other thing I could do is go to the Hangar deck and repair a couple of those Mark 7 Vipers. They're pretty
Don't worry
sexy
about
piece.
that. I'm just going to say, you know, don't worry about that. I got that covered.
All right. Well, then I will indeed... I can just teleport out of this. I can leave the Viper there for some reason. I'm pretty sure anyway.
You can swim through space.
And then I can appear. I will go to the Admiral Quarters. I will have to discard a card. Let me throw a label on this too. Boop.
Is there a limit to the number of raptors and things?
Yeah, they're up
They're
top.
the ones that are physically there.
Okay, you can't have more than the number of pieces in on the board.
No.
Okay.
Nope. That's
So I will
Once they're
discard
destroyed,
that.
they're
so
destroyed.
horrible.
And then I will play a repair card to repair the current location. Boom. There we go. Admiral Quarters are fixed.
Yay, I can sleep somewhere.
If that's what people wanted, I mean, you know, gotta listen to the Admiral. Hopefully everything is good. Hopefully we're not going around sending people in the brig randomly.
Well, not randomly.
Mm-hmm.
I
Anyway,
rolled a
that's it
dice.
for my XO. So Hilo, you have to crisis it up. Crisis it
Yay. Cards, crisis.
up. Also, remember your moral compass ability. Once per game, you can force a player to choose something else in a crisis card. if it's a
And
choice.
during my turn, I can reroll a dice,
Mhm.
which is pretty damn powerful.
Makes you a great pilot.
Yeah. Also very good at fire control.
Yep.
So drag that onto current crisis.
And FDL control as well.
Oh, good point.
Ooh.
Training
I
a
don't know if
rookie.
Tag
Ooh.
chooses, so that's me.
Have
so
you
I
seen
can-
what the activation is?
I can activate an unmanned Viper, and then I have to activate the Raiders. Or I choose 2 Vipers that are not damaged or destroyed and move them to the damaged Vipers box. Huh.
Do that. Don't worry about it.
You keep saying that.
He's got a card that says, completely destroy all Vipers. And
I mean, I could do. I mean,
he's a Cylon.
that would move things here. We're actually not necessarily in the bad shape. Because activating a Viper allows us to deploy Vipers as well. Like, activating Viper can be deploying one or can be moving existing ones.
Okay. And we have got enough at the back to still tank up those 2 who are heading round. So...
And we're probably going to jump away. I feel like rather than
Yeah.
damaging anything and costing us resources, I would rather activate a Viper sort of here, just in case the Heavy decides to move, and then activate the Raiders over there. I feel like we're totally safe.
I think so.
Oh,
I
wait,
agree.
hold on. Much better idea. Actually, I got to double check something. In the Exodus rules, there's a new action you can use when with the civilian ships, because the civilian ships don't automatically go away anymore when you jump. They stick around. But when any player activates a Viper, he has the option to escort a civilian ship to safety instead of moving or attacking with it. When a player uses a Viper activation to escort a civilian ship, he chooses a civilian ship in the Viper's space area and shuffles the civilian. So that's what I'm going to do. Instead of deploying a new ship, move to reserves, I'm going to activate one of the Vipers in the back to escort a civilian ship away, which is something that's important to do because otherwise they just keep accruing all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
All right. I'm happy with my turn now, or with that choice.
So it's deploy raiders from base star, is it?
No, it activates them. So I activated it and I moved the Raiders up. There's not any more Raiders though. Oh, shit. At the bottom. Yes,
Yeah.
we have to deploy 3 extra Raiders onto the board.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking, that we've got a lot of raiders on the board. I mean, we are going to be jumping away.
Mm-hmm. Luckily, they deploy after the activation from the choice, so they don't get to move this turn. No, that was fine. We're going to be fine. What could possibly go wrong?
Cylon.
So next turn will be Boomers, but I think we're going to put a cut in here, and we're going to follow this up next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.
Stay shiny.
See you soon.